welcome to another episode of Diary of a Wannabe Comedian with me, Belle, a wannabe comedian. Let's start with Monday. Given that my mother came and watched me, I thought I would ask her. So then, Mummy dear, how do you think I performed on Monday?
I was very impressed with your performance on Monday. I haven't seen your act for a little while, and I was impressed by your energy and stage presence, I suppose I would say. I thought you controlled the audience very well. But I could have done without the odd, slightly risque joke, but that's just my age.
I didn't tell risque jokes, did I?
One or two sexual references.
There you go. You heard it from the horse's mouth. There are one or two sexual references within my set. They are only one or two. My set's generally clean. It's only because I had to do 10 minutes, so I had to think on my feet because I was only expecting to do 5. So there you go. Some of the old material that had been retired had to come out of the bag. No, it was good though. There was 4 comedians, 2 other comedians that I actually know, and they didn't quite get the politics of this area, did they?
No, they didn't. That went down like a lead balloon.
Yeah, they accused everyone of being a Labour stronghold, which didn't go down well because Chatham isn't a Labour stronghold. I don't know actually. Who got in now?
I think they are Labour now, but I don't think Labour increased their vote. I think it's just that the Tories
lost out to
lost
out to UK reform, no doubt. But so they didn't quite understand the politics of the room, but it was good. There you are. So I've been thinking about my set and the joke that my mum was probably referring to, and I've got a feeling that's my award-winning joke. I mean, it's award-winning and everybody loved it right up until Russell Brand, because it's a consent joke. And for some reason, ever since the Russell Brand stuff, the joke has just not worked. But I thought, I'm on my home turf. I established I was on my home turf, and I think it's going to work. And it wasn't bad. It didn't sort of do as well as it has done, obviously, when I won something for it, but it did okay. And I think that's the one that my mum's referring to. I don't do it anymore. So there you are. That was a one-off special. It came out of retirement, but it will never be heard again. So I've stayed in Kent since then, obviously been playing a lot with my little lad, Jeremy, who has reliably been waking me up in the morning. He doesn't like it when I'm in bed. He really doesn't like it if I lay in. You can't have a lay in here with him. So that was this morning. I was up early, and today we went to Tankerton, Mum and I, not Jeremy, he stayed home, but Mum and I went to Tankerton, which is North Kent. It's not a bad beach, it's a pebbly beach, but that's most of North Kent really. There are some sandy beaches, but generally they're pebbly. But it was very nice, very pleasant, although I have definitely caught the sun because I can feel that there is real heat coming off my face now. Here's a bit of what I think is the best sound, or one of the best sounds in the world, which is the water on a beach and the pebbles. It's just great. I really need to get one of those fluffy things though, because the wind is just too much in this recording, but it gives you a gist of what I was witnessing, hearing. Yeah, isn't that the best sound ever? I just love it. I definitely would like to move next to the sea and hear that every day. We were looking at the beach huts for sale that were on the front, the multicoloured painted beach huts. 75,000! They're only made of wood and about 6 foot by 6 foot. 75,000, unbelievable. But there you are, when I make it big, that's what I'm going to buy. I'm going to add it to the long list of things that I'm going to buy. Now I'm going to go and play with my little Jeremy and annoy him because he woke me up. So I'm going to go wake him up. Much love and gratitude.